Morning, folks. It's cold today. Need to get some more firewood here, but I was talking to a guy. I didn't get anywhere today. Got talking to a fella and got kind of steered off in different directions all day long. Never got anything done. But got talking to a guy today that we were kind of wondering if the bears were out yet. And I told him, well, a few years ago, about this time, a little later, I found a bear in a den, had some cubs in it. I could tell he didn't believe me. I mean, you don't find those very often. And anyway, got me to thinking that, I got a lot of new folks from then. That's been several years ago. So I'm going to do a rerun and show you that bear. I might trim this video down. I don't know. It's a little long because I was up looking for a wolf that day. But it's pretty neat. I didn't see the adult bear. It's a big one. And sow, because it's got cubs. But it looks like to me that its face is bald. I don't know if it had mange or if it was just really old. It's a big bear. And I didn't see until I got it back home and put it on a bigger screen that it's got 2 cubs back in there too. Dang loud dogs there. But anyway, I couldn't tell until I blew it up on the bigger screen that there's at least 1 cub back down in there. You can see it kind of toward the end there. I think there was 2. It's pretty hard to tell. A little later, after I was sure the bear was gone, a couple of weeks later or so, I went back there and I went down into this little cave they were in, and it wasn't much. It doesn't go back very far at all, and you could tell where the bear had drug in some of those big mullein leaves. They're really thick, kind of fluffy like leaves. You could tell it had drug in some of those to bed on, and that's it. I mean, it wasn't much at all. They must not do a whole heck of a lot for their dens, but it was neat to see. I went back the next year kind of wondering if they would den in the same spot more than once, and I don't think they do, but pretty cool. Anyway, hope you'll enjoy this. See you later. Hopefully tomorrow. Ah, man, if I can get something done tomorrow. Anyway, thanks, folks. The last day of March and the last day of wolf hunting season. So I'm going to try one more last ditch effort to find one and go in a place I haven't been yet to this year. But what a beautiful morning. Look at this sunrise. There's sign from deer and elk. And then there's also predators of some sort. That could be wolf. It's a little on the small side. It could be coyote. Look at all the little kind of caves and things. There's lots of places for a den in here, or just the for animals to hole up. Pretty up here. I've never been up this straw before. Okay, this is almost certainly old wolf crap. It's full of hair, completely full of hair. It's nothing but now. It's old. But they've been in here. This area looks great for mountain lions. Today is the last day of mountain lion season also. And I do have a tag. Well, I've been kind of halfway thinking maybe I'd run into one of those, but you hardly ever see them. They're really, really elusive. Even about the same as wolves, I guess. I've seen more mountain lions actually. But this crack here in the rock got some droppings in it. To me, those kind of look like those could be bobcat. But wouldn't be at all surprised. There's a lot of places for them to hide up here. Lots of little caves and things, and cliffy and steep. That's the kind of places they like. Pretty spot. I've never been here before. Half the fun of hunting is doing that, going someplace you haven't been. Holy crap, look at this, guys. That's a nice bear. That's a big boy. Too bad season's not open for them. Huh. Never found a for sure bear den before. That is really cool. No doubt about that one. Now that was worth the trip right there alone. That is really neat. Wonder how far that hole goes. You know, it's kind of funny. I was wondering coming up here if the bears would be out yet. Guess they're not quite, but they're about to be. They say it's March 31st, 2019. Last day of the wolf and mountain lion season. The bears don't open until April 15th. Wherever he went, he's back in that hole somewhere. Neat. just up the hill, a few hundred yards from that bear. A lot of grouse up here. I've jumped probably, I don't know, at least 7 or 8. Folks wonder why it is people like to hunt. How many people get to see things like this? That bear was the icing on the cake, but isn't this just amazing? I had half hoped to find an antler up here as well, but so far I haven't had any luck. That bear is in this rock pile right there, the bottom end of it. There was a cave on the other side toward the top. I do want to go and take a look at that on the way back down. Kind of a neat looking spot, but I don't want to disturb that bear. He's kind of finishing up his nap, his winter's nap, and maybe here another 15 days or so when the season opens I'll come back up and see if he's still around, but I doubt it by then. He was looking like he was ready to leave. So anyway, unless I come across something else interesting, that cave I might take another picture of. But thanks again for watching, and hopefully this spring for bear we'll find another one of those guys. So anyway, thank you, and hope you enjoyed this. That was a real treat getting to see him. I found one other bear den, but the bear wasn't in it. There was tracks leading out of the cave. It was an old mine shaft. Pretty rare to come across something like that. Pretty amazing. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.